MisterTanooki time!
Hey everyone, it's MisterTanooki here. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Metroid Prime. On the last episode, we encountered Ridley, Samus' arch enemy, and we actually had a really tough time. If you watch the episode, you'll know that I especially was raging. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever felt a rage like that. It was inside me like a bubbling kind of volcano, and that sounded a lot more poetic than it was meant to, but he actually did escape. So I don't know if that means we have to fight him again in the future. I really hope it doesn't. Or perhaps they were originally planning some sort of sequel for this game, and Ridley was meant to be in it, so obviously he couldn't be killed in this game because he wouldn't be able to appear in that game. Anyway, so we're now in Sector 1, and we are on the search for... I'll be honest, I can't actually remember what we were doing. It's been a little while since... Oh my lord, have we been here before? I think we have. It's been actually a little bit of a while since I've recorded, and let me see if there's anything hidden around here. Is there anything hidden, my dears? No? Okie doke. Actually, can I shoot these? No, I cannot. It's actually been a little bit of a while since I've actually recorded, but I'm really excited to get back into it. I've actually had a week off from college. Yay! It's been the best week ever, but I really could have recorded a lot more than I did, and I've been a bit lazy. I'll be honest. I won't deny it. I have been quite lazy, but I'm ready to get back into recording now. Don't know what the hell these things are. Some kind of armadillos or something like that. Can I actually jump on top of him? Okay, so we have to do a certain thing. I'm going to assume we got a super missile, but the only problem is we cannot actually get the space and the time between them hitting us to actually be able to super missile. Luckily, the plasma beam increases our damage, as we learnt when fighting Ridley, although I'll be honest, it didn't actually make that much of a difference because he was a tough fucker. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Hey, see what I did there? Let's be honest. Old reference there. For those of you who watched the first Super Mario Star Road Versus, you'll know exactly what that reference is. Speaking of Super Mario Star Road Versus, I'm not sure if, I feel like I need to announce this in the video at some point. In fact, when this comes out, it may actually be irrelevant. But we are actually planning on doing another Super Mario Star Road Versus, and I'm really looking forward to it. Now, question. I know there's a grapple beam out there, and I know I could get to it. Aha! Hang on, okay. So the question is, how do I get up there? Is it something we have to do later? I assume that's what we have to do. Whee! Okay. Oh no, it's just from where they jumped in. Alright, maybe this will be locked at some point and we have to use that to come back in. I'm not entirely sure what's going to be going on, but let's head through here. Maybe we'll find a solution to our never-ending problem, it seems. I'll be honest, I've never really encountered a game with... Yeah, we have definitely been here, I remember it. I've never encountered a game with atmosphere quite like this. It is intense. I always find myself playing this game fearing for my life. And when a game is able to do that, you know you've got a good game on your hands. Oh! Okay. So, we've got to go over... Oh, God's sake. No, please no. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. I'm pretty sure I can escape, though. So, I don't really think I have to fight this guy, do I? Do I? I think they're just going to assume it was a massive fight for us, which it was. I mean, to be honest, it wasn't the hardest fight we've ever had, but it was still... If anything, it's more of a minor inconvenience. Is there a secret down here at all? I feel like there should be secrets in these torn off tile places. You know, there needs to be more full secrets, because I really enjoyed those. Now, what are these? Giant kind of piranha plants. That's really, oh, okay. I remember these guys. I remember these very well. Now, the question is, what do I do here? What do I do here? I actually just paused because I was going to look up a guide. Because I feel like, in a way, I've kind of been wasting your time not being able to know much of what to do. But then I figured out there's this massive green light here. So, I didn't actually need to look up the guide, funny enough. Don't know why my thing feels so out of sync all of a sudden, though. That's really strange. I've got to go the other way. I've got to go the other way. Okay, is it out of sync? No, it's not out of sync. It's just me being weird. Felt really out of sync for some reason. Oh, morph ball hole. See, just when I said there should be more morph ball secrets, and there is one. And, What the hell? Oh, you've just got to blast it open. Collect. I thought for a second you weren't going to collect it, Samus. And I was just going to be like, oh, Samus, so disappointed. Of course I couldn't be disappointed in you, you sexy woman. Oh. Okay. Right. So, obviously, we've got to... Huh? What? Okay. I feel like we do have to get up there somehow. It's obvious we've got to use a grapple beam or something of that sort. But I can't figure it out. I'll come back to it later. Oh, actually, can we use the boosters if we just... Okay, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. No, we can't. Oh! I feel like now we have to use the boosters. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the boosters and just keep running. Just keep running. And there was the boosters right when we didn't need them. I'm actually going to save here because knowing me, I'm going to have some sort of miscommunication with my capture software. And I got really paranoid just then. So I felt the need to kind of check to make sure it was still going alright. So we're obviously trying to track this soldier at the moment because, well, if you remember back to last episode, actually, when we were fighting Ridley, Anthony actually died. We think he died. Oh, we've definitely been here. Yes, we've definitely been here. And we couldn't cross this area before. I remember this. So now we've probably got to use a grapple beam of sorts, haven't we? There we go. Hello. You broke it. You broke it, did you? Well, it's convenient, seeing as we actually went this way before and we jumped down there.
Objections, Adam?
Oh! Sexual space jumps while spin jumping. Okay. Oh! That's really cool. Okay, I remember the screw attack. You're the screw attack! Please someone get that reference. Oh my god. That is super freaking awesome. Oh my god, I'm in love with that. Oh yay, we can activate that again, so it's not a complete loss. Does it just infinitely help us get higher, or do we have to keep like a certain... No, it looks like we have to kind of keep a certain height rather than it actually helping us get higher. Let's go through here, because we haven't been through here yet, and... Oh, it's an elevator. Like I said, I'm not very trusting of elevators in this game, because I always kind of feel like some sort of horror movie stuff is just going to jump out and, you know, completely obliterate us. But we're safe, judging by the fact they gave us a cutscene. Well, not really a cutscene, but like a little showing of her entering the room. Anyway, we've obviously got to activate this again. I have said before, and I will say it again, I like the way they implement this. Kind of forcing you to save for you to actually progress. I think it really makes a big difference to the gameplay. It allows you to kind of think a bit more, not really have to worry as much. And also they kind of restart you on key parts of your mission when you die, which I think is really good, because a lot of games wouldn't do that, at least not a lot of games these days. So, well, this was like 2011, I think this came out, 2010.
I'm not a member of the Galactic Federation. I came here because I intercepted the distress call. I'm a bounty hunter. And I know that something is after you. Please, you must believe me. Thank you. I'm Samus Aran. What's your name?
Madeline Bergman. Behind closed doors, the Galactic Federation was trying to create a special forces unit composed of bioweapons. In order to make it happen, they were attempting to create an organization modeled after the space pirates, with the Zebesians at the center. But because of a certain presence, the life forms became ferocious. We were no longer able to control them.
By a certain presence, she must have meant Ridley. So you sent out the distress signal, even though it endangered your life?
I had to. I felt there was a real danger here, that if left as is, the Zebesians would continue to evolve and resurrect as real space pirates.
If that danger was real, then the risk of withholding information to protect herself was too great, clearly. And yet, wasn't she the one who set the facility's system to self-destruct? In silence, I praised her courage and sense of responsibility. At the same time, her argument had some holes. Say that the Zebesians, under Ridley's influence, became super aggressive. Would that really lead to the resurrection of the space pirates? Without a malicious force to lead them down that path, wouldn't they continue to merely follow their instincts, ultimately becoming no more than a swarm of feral creatures? Regardless, it was clear that the Galactic Federation was ready to consign their enormous mistake to oblivion. And that's why they sent a deleter. And as for Madeline and others who knew the secret? But wait, there was another inconsistency in her story. Why go to such lengths at all? With just a small flexing of the Galactic Federation's military force, they should have been able to destroy a facility of this scope with ease. So why didn't they?
Actually, there was an even more dangerous plan. Come with me.
What? That's not possible. The Metroids were terminated along with Zebes. Yes. And the last of them, the baby, met its end above my head.
You're Samus Aran, right? The one who annihilated the space pirates? Metroid remnants were attached to your suit when you returned from Zebes. They were reproduced from a piece of cell structure salvaged by the Federation, and they are in this facility.
I gave your suit a polish so you'd be at least somewhat presentable.
And Ridley in the same way.
At first, no one thought that the creature was Ridley. They didn't think it had potential as a bioweapon at all. They raised it like a pet, calling it Little Birdie. Until one day, it attacked one of the researchers and got away. Ridley had played dead and lured the scientist into his cage. What was left? It was a horrible sight.
But in order to control Metroids, You need Mother Brain's telepathy. You don't. You didn't recreate a Mother Brain clone, did you?
It's artificial intelligence. We developed an AI program that would reproduce Mother Brain's thought processes. We called it MB.
But it was just a program. It wasn't the Mother herself.
MB evolved as it communicated with the Metroids. It appears as though it began to become self-aware, much like the original Mother Brain. It's really quite remarkable.
That's when it became clear to me just why Madeline was so afraid of the space pirate's resurrection. It wasn't that her story had holes in it. Through the holes were glimpses of the danger that was right before her eyes. If everything she said was true... Where are the Metroids and MB?
They're in an area called Sector 0. It's a unit that doesn't appear in any of our map data. It's a place like Turian, where we propagate and raise Metroids.
I began to see what the worst-case scenario would look like. The ultimate weapon, the Metroid, would be mass-produced, and as soon as an AI that could control them was developed, the plan to create a special forces unit modeled after the space pirates was replaced. But as the AI called MB spun out of control, the facility became a place much like the planet Zevis. If the situation were left alone, galactic society would be put in peril. Even the ringleaders of the operation wanted to avoid that, but they still wanted the Metroids. And that's why they decided to capture the Metroids contained in Sector 0 and delete the rest of the facility, including the space pirates, Ridley, and everyone who knew the secret. But before the ringleaders could act, Adam appeared. Adam might have known or suspected the truth about the facility from the beginning. Regardless, since the ringleaders were members of the Galactic Federation, they could no longer act recklessly. And so a deleter was installed as a member of Adam's team to destroy evidence and plan each subsequent move. But having me added on as a member must have disrupted the Galactic Federation's plans. Madeline, thanks for telling me all this. I've got to destroy the Metroids and MB in Sector 0. You have to remain hidden. Don't worry. The Galactic Federation CO who's here now will help you. You're safe.
Does that CO happen to be Commander Adam Malkovich? The real leader of this operation is Commander Malkovich. I can't believe that he's here.
Stay here until I return.
I freaking love when stories start to come together, and I've said it time and time again, I don't get why people diss the story on this game so much. I love it. I think it's a really good story, and yeah, okay, I've said it loads and loads of times. I get that people have some kind of prior connection to the game which can really kind of fault their judgment, but I don't see anything wrong with the story. I think it's a great story, and I would even go so far as to say, although it's a bit frustrating, I really enjoy this game. I'd say at the moment it's probably one of my favourite games of all time. I've really enjoyed Let's Playing it, and I really have enjoyed the story, as I've said, and I like where this is going. Don't even know how she's doing this, because I'm not even controlling her to make her do this. Did we actually go down this way? I don't think we did. Let's go down this way. I don't think there's anything we can get down here, but it's always worth... There's nothing we can get down there, actually. It's always worth looking around, though, because, like I said, you know, I need to look for kind of more secrets. I want to increase... Samus, you need to stop grabbing on to strange creatures' legs, my dear. I need to kind of figure out a way to get more secrets. And, okay, something I'm really kind of curious about now is I want to get... I want to see if I can get up there using the space jump. I don't know if I can or not, but it'd be interesting if I could. Did he just destroy himself automatically coming through that door? I don't like the way I've suddenly got the screw attack now every time I jump. But, oh god. Seriously, this is... Oh wait, I forgot this was up here. I forgot this was up here. Okay then. Well, this makes it a lot easier. Oh, don't even know what that was. Don't really want to know, if I'm honest. But yeah, I really do enjoy this story. I'm not just saying that to kind of make it seem like I'm enjoying the Let's Play more than I actually am. Because I know some people have actually said that. I've seen people say that I've been enjoying the Let's Play. I haven't been enjoying the Let's Play as much as I've been making out. And I can tell you that's complete bollocks. Because I'm absolutely loving this Let's Play. And I'm so glad I've never played it before till now. And I waited to actually Let's Play it, to experience it. And I can see why people like Metroid so much. I really, really can. It may be a bit hard. It may be a bit harder than some games. But it's one of those games that really had come out of the NES era. NES, SNES, when games weren't easy. When games were known to be hard. And unlike Mario, because it doesn't have many additions to the title, I'd say, that's kind of the reason why I think... hang on, there is a secret here. There is something. I'll just keep going up until I find something. Unlike Mario, it hasn't had many additions to the franchise. So I feel like because Mario's had so many games, it's had so much time to adapt, it's not as hard as it previously was. Which is why I kind of like Metroid. It's a nice change. It's something different. Usually I don't play shooters or action games, if that's what you even call this game. I'm not sure if you define this as action. I'd certainly say it's action-packed, but I know some people are kind of a bit, I don't know, like, they're very judgmental what they define as what genre of games. And I've come to the conclusion that we're actually not going to get a secret. Indeed, I can't find it. So, therefore, it doesn't exist. If I can't find something, it doesn't exist. That is the rule. And I actually think I'm going to end the episode when I get to the next save station. I was originally going to take it going for a bit longer, but then I realised we've actually achieved a lot this episode. I mean, we've uncovered a lot of the story. We haven't actually had much action. Well, we kind of have, but... Oh no. Why are you back all the time? You are back all the time. And still, I've got the freeze ray. I thought I didn't have the freeze ray anymore. This guy's I saw him die, though. I saw him fall in lava, I'm pretty sure. This guy's a lot easier when he's flying, I think. I mean, I'm not having much trouble at all. I get they probably want us to use the super missile, though. I can understand that. And I can understand the reason. Like I said, it's kind of like Zelda. They want you to use the item you've most recently obtained. But... that was actually pretty easy. Now, what pray tell, is this shimmering ball? What could this be? Is it an upgrade? Not going to tell me? Okay, you are going to tell me. What is it? Seeker missile. Okay. Okay. That could be helpful. The only problem I have with missiles is I'm kind of really cautious with boss battles because I've died in so many of them that I feel like I need to be quick and I won't really have the time to load up a super missile because it takes a lot more time than it makes it look on video. It really, really does. And when you're in the heat of battle, you feel like you're going to be hit at any moment. You have to kind of perfect the boss. You've got to learn the boss. And unfortunately, I have not had that advantage. How far are we? I see we're right next to where we need to be. So I'm actually going to save here, and then next episode, we are going to begin Sector 0, as it's been called. And I'm excited to see what that kind of contains. So, next episode, I will see you back here in this exact room, because that's how the saving in this game works. And have an amazing day and all that stuff. Please leave a like on the video. If you actually know you can't leave a like on the moment because I disabled likes. But okay, I know I keep saying I'm going to stop and then I'm continuing. The reason I disabled likes and dislikes is I had like a massive dislike bot attack. Literally, I got about 50 dislikes on every video in the space of a minute. So, you know, it's not like they were legit dislikes, but it still made the video kind of look bad. And it wasn't something I felt very happy going back and looking at, because human nature kind of tells us that when you get a dislike, you know, 1,000 people could compliment you in a day, but you get one insult and that insult will stick with you and you won't care about the compliments. So I feel like I'll explain this in more detail in a later episode when we have more time. But I'll see everyone in the next episode. I'm actually going to save again because hashtag YOLO. And I will see everyone in the next episode. Bye!